Hi, and welcome back to Reclaiming You. So today is episode 10 and is the last episode in this mini-series. Now, life can be unpredictable and challenging. And the key to navigating these ups and downs isn't about avoiding struggles. It's about building resilience so that we can cope when those difficult times happen. Resilience is your ability to recover from setbacks, to adapt to change, and to keep moving forwards regardless. Now, the good news is resilience isn't something that you just either have or don't have. It's a skill. And like any skill, with practice, it can be cultivated and strengthened. So today, for this final video, we're exploring simple but powerful ways to build that resilience and face life's challenges with courage and grace. Resilient people view challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and learning. Now, this mindset doesn't mean that we completely ignore our difficulties. It means choosing to see what we can learn from them. It's about next time you face a setback, asking yourself, what is this experience teaching me? And how can I use this challenge to grow stronger? By focusing on the things that you can gain from the challenges rather than what you're losing, you're already building resilience just in that one small thing. Now, resilience isn't always about doing it alone. It's about having that support system, being able to lean on others when you need to. Having a really good, strong, reliable support system can make all of the difference to your resilience. So take stock of your relationships. Who in your life uplifts and encourages you? And who do you know that you can turn to when things feel overwhelming? And you just know that they've got your back. Make time to nurture these connections. It might be a phone call, a coffee date, my personal favorite, or just texting a friend. But nurturing those connections and building those strong relationships are the cornerstone of your resilience. Another way is to take care of your body. Your physical health directly impacts your emotional resilience. Because what you'll find is that when your body feels strong and cared for, it's actually easier to cope with stress. There are some basics that you can focus on. It doesn't need to be, I'm going to go hard out for 2 hours at the gym every day. Focusing on the basics, like get enough sleep to recharge. Eat nourishing, healthy foods that are going to fuel your energy. And move your body in ways that feel good. And that might be a walk, a yoga session, a swim, or even just dancing in your living room to your favorite music. Caring for your body shouldn't be a luxury. It's a foundation for resilience and for our physical, emotional, and mental health. Now, one thing it's really important to do is to develop that growth mindset. And we've talked about this a little bit in some of the previous videos. And a growth mindset means believing that you can learn, change, and improve over time. It's the belief that challenges are temporary and that effort leads to progress. So try replacing I can't do this with I can't do this yet. Focus on the steps that you can take, not just the end goal. Like I mentioned in a previous video, we use a ladder to get up to the roof of a house. We don't just jump from the street onto the roof. It's those steps along the way that get us to that end goal. And celebrate your wins, no matter how small, because they're proof that you're growing. And when you approach life with a growth mindset, the setbacks start to become stepping stones, not roadblocks. So, our exercise today, when we close our eyes, if you're able to, and I want you to think about a time in your life when you overcame a challenge. Maybe it was a difficult conversation. Maybe it was a personal loss. Or maybe it was just a time when things didn't go as planned. So bring that moment into your mind. Make it vivid in your mind. See what was happening. See if people were around you. Feel the emotions that you were feeling. And really look at that event and ask, what was it that helped me get through that experience? And what strengths did I discover about myself during that time? Consider those. With your eyes still closed, take another deep breath and hold on to those strengths. Embed those strengths in you because they're still within you. They're ready to support you in your current and future challenges. They didn't just arise in that one event and then disappear. And something I've said so many times, but it's so important that it is worth repeating, is practice self-compassion. Resilience doesn't mean being perfect. It doesn't mean being strong all the time. It means being kind to yourself, especially in those difficult moments. When things aren't going as planned, try and resist that urge to criticize yourself, to beat yourself up. And instead, try saying, this is hard, but I'm doing my best. Or, it's okay to struggle because I'm only human. And this is a really good one. I'm proud of myself for showing up, even when it's tough. Because sometimes when things are going badly, for whatever reason, even just getting up, getting out of bed and showing up for yourself can be the biggest challenge you face. So when you do that, be proud of yourself. And remember, self-compassion isn't weakness. It's actually a real source of strength that fuels your resilience. And focus on what you're able to control. I have a really great picture in my office, which is entitled, I Cannot Control. And it's got a circle for the things you can control. And then it's got things that are out of your control. So, for example, I can control my attitude and I can control my words and my choices. What I can't control is what someone else chooses to do. I can't control their thoughts or their feelings in the moment. And the other thing you can't control as well is cats, but you know. So ask yourself, what's one small step that I can take right now? And what is within my power to change? What are the things I can take control of and I have the power to change? And what things can I let go of that aren't serving me? by focusing on the things that you can influence rather than worrying about all the things that you can't control, you reclaim kind of your sense of agency and you reduce your feelings of helplessness. And, it's just a reminder for you that there are so many things in life that are out of our control. It's not up to us to worry about what person X, Y, or Z is thinking about us. All we can do is control our attitudes, our emotions, our goals, our behaviors. We can control those things. We can't control what others think or what others do. And trying to, or feeling helpless because we can't, all that does is make us frustrated. It makes us feel bad about ourselves. It's just not helpful. So remember that resilience isn't about avoiding struggles, because that's never going to happen. We're going to have struggles. We're going to have bumps in the road. But it's about facing these struggles when they happen with courage and grace and with a belief in your own strength to be able to move past them and keep on going and growing, even in spite of obstacles. So this week, I'm challenging you to reflect on a current or past challenge and just identify, and just identify one way that you've grown because of it. I can guarantee there will be a way that you have grown. You might have to think about it for a while, but everything gives us an opportunity for growth. So celebrate that growth, no matter how small it might be. And remember that resilience isn't always about bouncing back quickly. It's about moving forwards and continuing to move forwards one step at a time, and not allowing the obstacles to halt us, to become that insurmountable roadblock. So I hope you've enjoyed this 10 video series. It's all up on YouTube. It's going to stay on there. So feel free to go back, revisit some of the previous videos, and just keep practicing the exercises. Each week there was an exercise that just required you to close your eyes, take some deep breaths, and lean into that particular exercise. And every single one of those exercises is a way to help you to learn and to grow and to just be you and to become your most authentic, your truest self, and continue to grow and move forward in your life, no matter what life throws at you. So keep growing, keep leaning into your strength, keep practicing all of these skills, because they are skills and they do need practice. And most importantly, keep choosing you.